Money doesn't grow on trees, Sonny.
So who heard this growing up? I know I did. It starts as a young child with your family, your parents. It can even be teachers, shows on TV, and just generally, this is what is projected out in our environment. These are the moments that literally train your nervous system to believe that wanting more is not safe. When that message repeats, your body learns a threat pattern. And what happens under threat? Sympathetic nervous system and the HPA axis activate. This causes your brain to release stress hormones such as cortisol.
The amygdala, your fear center, takes over, while your prefrontal cortex, which is the part for planning and logic, temporarily goes offline.
And that's why when you're under stress, you cannot think long term. You can only focus on immediate safety. Now, do we need this? Absolutely, because it is what keeps us safe. However, it also stops us from abundance. I've been in countless situations where maybe I'm not making enough in a job is lost, a job closes down.
Or you're simply living paycheck to paycheck and your bills are piling up. Well, that's when your brain searches for quick relief.
What you need to remember is this is survival mode, not weakness. This is your body trying to protect you right now. That is the most important thing. However, if you're constantly in that mode, well, how could that lead to long-term stability? And you can't positive think your way out of survival mode. You can tell yourself, I'm going to win the lottery as many times as you want, which is a better affirmation than I am broke and I can't pay my bills. However, if your body is dysregulated, how are you possibly going to bring anything positive towards you? Does anyone suffer from anxiety attacks? I certainly have had many of them in my life. When you're dealing with that pressure in your chest, that feeling of just sickness and just feeling unwell, like you're literally going to. What you can do, however, when you have these moments is regulate your body.
Stop what you're doing, take a few minutes, and try doing some nasal breathing. This will activate your vagus nerve, which lowers your heart rate and cortisol.
You can ground and relabel your emotions. If you tell yourself, I feel pressure, this re-engages your prefrontal cortex. You can start seeing real options once again. You were never bad with money. Your nervous system has just been wired for threats. But the good news is that with regulation and repetition, neuroplasticity will rewire that pattern. Make sure to follow for part 2. Did you resonate with this message? Do let me know in the comments down below.